guys, welcome back to Fridays with Flowers. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, or you had a wonderful Friday, because by the time this is uploaded it will actually be Saturday. Right now it is 11 o'clock on a Friday. I made this video already and honestly it was just too long and I don't want to bore you guys to death droning on about myself. I like sharing my story. Some people tell me it's interesting. Personally, I'm not sure if I would listen to my own story, so it's a little bit weird uploading a video that talks about my story, but that's what I'm doing today. I get a lot of questions, sort of people are confused about what's going on with my life, what I do. So I'm gonna clarify a little bit what's going on with me. I am in my tiny house right now. One of the misconceptions that I think some people just made an assumption. I don't live in the tiny house full time, so I was never trying to insinuate that. I'm sorry if that was confusing. I had intended to move into my tiny house full time in May of this year when I graduated, and I never expected that I would still be with my boyfriend because, I mean, during the planning process for the tiny house, which was years, I already put the money down for the tiny house years ago, and you know, I was maybe a year into my relationship with my boyfriend and I thought I was gonna crash and burn just like every other relationship I've ever had. And I'm still young, you know, I'm 25, which seems old to me right now, but yeah, I didn't want to be naive and plan as if I was gonna marry the person I was with, even though I thought that was gonna happen. Still waiting on it. I still think it's gonna happen. But I am not a full-time tiny houser. I had intended to be in May of this year, the May that just passed. I graduated in May, and my boyfriend and I, he has 2 kids. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and unless we're going to have his kids full-time, it doesn't make sense for us to modify the tiny house. We are looking for land to put it on so that we can hang out in our tiny house whenever we want, and eventually move to where the tiny house is. He wants to build a large house ourselves. I like the idea, but also kind of would prefer to just have a tiny house and a large barn for like kayaks. And that would be good, because I love living in the tiny house. I mean, I don't live here, I love spending time in here, and the time that I have spent in here, I realized how little stuff I need, where basically you could send me a couple boxes of stuff from my house and I would be good. I'm not sure that I would miss stuff, really. I enjoy it so much here. Okay, so I'm in Carmel, California, which is near Monterey. I'm staying in an RV park. I'm actually moving tomorrow. I graduated in May, which I've tried to make a video about a million times. No, like 3 times. And the third one I liked okay, but the video got messed up. It had like these weird black bands on it. So I did not upload it because nobody wants to watch that. It looked like a haunted video. So weird. And it was a really big deal for me to graduate because I dropped out of high school. I got my GED. I moved to Australia for a couple years, never intended to go to college, took a really cool geology class, and then decided to apply to Chapman University, which was the only college I applied for. And I got in the environmental science program, and I loved it there. And so I'm really happy to have graduated because I never thought that was gonna happen. And it was a really big hit to my confidence when I dropped out of high school. It was not because of grades, it was because I hated it so much and I was so miserable and so depressed, and there was so much stuff going on at my house, in my home with my parents getting divorced, and it was just a nightmare. And that was the best decision I ever made, and I was true to myself, and that's sort of where this whole like channel idea came from, was most people wouldn't accept that or be able to make that choice for themselves. It would just be hard, you know, like you doubt yourself so much even though you know something in your heart is the right thing for you, but people tell you it's wrong, so you just don't believe it. I'm saying you, but like that's how I felt. I don't know if it's the same for you guys. Yeah, so what else is going on? Okay, so this summer, I started working full-time for a place I'm not gonna mention, but I do work most of the time for free in the stuff that I do. I hire and manage intern projects in the environmental science field, mostly like ecology and making interactive maps online and things like that. I'm not sure if I should share the names, I'm just not going to. I am planning on either going back to school full-time or working starting in September. I think I have pretty good job prospects. I have so much experience with managing, so much experience with a lot of different programs that are used in environmental science. I graduated with a degree in environmental science with a focus in ecology and a minor in chemistry, primarily organic chemistry. So I have a pretty broad background, and I took quite a few biology classes that were not required as my electives, so I have a good background in chemistry, environmental science, ecology and biology, and management experience and specifically project management and intern management. And then I have a lot of things that most people straight out of college don't have. I also have working experience before I went to college. I'm hoping that that will give me an edge to apply for jobs if I can't figure out which grad prep classes I need starting in September, because then I would just work and then do prep classes the next year. And I might not need any prep classes, so I might just have to work. But it's very unusual transition time for me. I have been pouring myself into a lot of different things, and I do have some exciting new announcements over the next couple weeks. I can give you one now. I have received so many requests for tiny house videos. I literally made this trip up here just to make tiny house videos for you guys. It takes a long time to film and edit and everything like that, and come up with a plan to make sure it's a coherent video. And I will be releasing a tiny house series. Like every few weeks I'll upload a new video, and I'm gonna film them basically all at the same time now, and then just over a few weeks, every few weeks I'll upload a new one. So if you want to see that, everyone's told me they want to see that, so that's why I'm doing it. If you like videos like this, please give me a thumbs up, because I base the videos that I'm going to do in the future as much as I can on how many likes videos get. So my tiny house videos are super popular, and some of you have told me, which is completely heartwarming, that you guys came because you saw the tiny house videos, and you stayed because you thought it was nice or funny or genuine. And so that makes me feel really good, because that's what I want the channel to be about. The tiny house video, I wasn't expecting to get so many views. It has like tens of thousands. I have a few that have tens of thousands of views. And I only have like 730 subscribers. And I just was never expecting that. I thought my goal in the first year was to reach 100 subscribers. I think I've been on YouTube like about a year, and I'm at 730. Thank you to everybody, by the way. I should do a thank you video. I did one at the beginning, but like, don't think that I'm not grateful for you guys. Like, I am astounded that you guys watch my videos, and everyone's been so nice to me. Like, there's a few weirdos out there. So if you're one of the people who's not nice to me, or not nice to other people, no thank you. Go somewhere else. Go to somebody's negative channel. This is a positive channel. I don't have time for that. Anyways, I know this is rambling. I already did this video. I tried to do it really fast. I'm like 3 minutes shorter than I was before, but I feel like I covered more. I really appreciate you all bearing with me while I sort of figure out the identity of this channel, figure out what I'm doing with my life, and talk about myself a lot. Because most people, I don't know. I'm terrible at like talking about other people. So I just talk about myself, and I always feel bad about it, but a lot of people always seem interested, and I'm like, thank you for pretending to be interested, and I will never know. I'm not good at reading people about that stuff, if they're really interested or not. But yeah, my doggies are here. The lighting in here is atrocious for filming. So you actually have like Christmas lights wrapped around you. Like the same ones that are there. Let's let you say hi to the dogs. Diego! Oh, focus on him. Well, they're asleep anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up if you like more videos like this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had an awesome Friday. I will see you guys next Friday. I will do informal videos like this. Better to get an informal video out there and stay connected with you guys than to just like bail. So I'm sorry that I've been inconsistent. I'm sorry in a way that's like, it'll probably happen again, but I recognize that I need to work on it. But my life is crazy. I have so much going on. So it is hard for me to upload sometimes. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I said that like 4 times. Bye.